everybody, it's Oldskulenerd. You know, the last time we did Lorna Shore, I cried. And the time before that, I got really angry, but not at the band, but at, you know, the story just made me feel very emotional. And then the time before that, I was blown away and got really emotional again. This time, I have no idea. There's something about Lorna Shore. Will Ramos and the guys have been taking us on these emotional storytelling, not just visually or lyrically, but from a musical storytelling. Like, there's something else that they're doing. And a lot of you have reached out to me on my previous Lorna Shore reaction and said, wow, Oldskulenerd, you really get it. Like the whole story with your dad and Will's dad and that whole thing was one of your best reactions. It's because it was real. Here's the problem. I don't like the dark. When I was a kid, I was afraid of the dark. Does this have anything to do with being afraid of the dark? I do not know. All I know is it's so dark, I can barely read that it says Lorna Shore. It's called In Darkness. Are you ready? You are not. I'm pressing play anyway. 6 minutes, 56 seconds. That's 7 minutes of giving Lorna Shore the time to really tell something deep. Will they? I have no idea. For all I know, it's just nightmare fuel for 7 minutes. I don't know. You want to know how we're going to find out? Like this. Powerwolf? You saw it. Shut up. Stop. Look, I promise I'm going to do my very best not to stop the video, but I had to stop. You guys know me. Sorry, I will let it play. It's long enough as it is. But how does Lorna Shore make it bigger than they already do? How does Lorna Shore elevate from everything else they've done? What can they do to make it bigger? Lorna Shore, how do they get bigger? Cathedral pipe organ? No, we're gonna get an 8-ton musical instrument. That's how we're gonna go bigger. Oh crap, here we go. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm so freaking sorry. Austin is a machine. Austin is a machine, and here's the thing. I don't give Michael enough love. The bass player of this band, Michael Jaeger, Michael Jaeger, is incredible in the fact that Archie is so powerful and so dynamic on the drums. He makes people just completely wonder how it's possible, obviously. But Michael and him make a dynamic platform that allows Adam and Andrew to just layer all these beautiful sounds. Because at some point, Adam D'Amico is going to create something on that guitar. He's already done some of it. That's going to tell a story musically that's going to go along with what Will's doing. At the same time, it's something that Andrew gets to do as a bass player, a rhythm guitarist, and on keys, to give him access to a pipe organ and to layer this out in a symphonic level or a cathedral level that just almost becomes a religious experience. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I know a lot of bands have a star in them. Whether you be, you know, whatever band or ensemble you've seen, there always seems to be that one person that is like the best in the group, right? There is no best in Lorna Shore. Because if you try to say, well, Will Ramos is the best because of his vocals, okay, yeah, then explain to me Adam's guitar. Okay? If Will Ramos and Adam are the best members of Lorna Shore, fine, okay. Austin checking in. Oh, and by the way, Michael can keep up with Austin. And just when you think everyone's just forgets about, you know, Andrew, he does something so elaborate, so deep in how it just arranges out on those keys. That's what makes Lorna Shore epic. That's how they are. It's not just the videos. It's not just the otherworldly levels of the vocals from Will. It's not just the musical storytelling of the band. It's all of it together. When you put it together, Lorna Shore is the best they've ever been. And this is 5 years after they turned the whole world upside down. So for the last 5 years, there's something that Lorna Shore has been doing that has caught the attention of the world in a way that nobody can really keep up. Now, are they in competition with anybody? No, because they're very unique. They don't have to compete with anyone because their style is so unique, and I love it. I know it seems like I've stopped there too many times already, and I apologize, but I had to say that again. It's one of the best bands because all of the members of this band equally could be player one, position one on any other band. But you put them all together and it's almost too much. Is that even a thing? Can Lorna Shore be? No, that's what Lorna Shore means. Lorna Shore is like ancient Sanskrit for never enough. And I love it. Let's keep going.
This place
Here we go. All right. Okay. I almost want to cry a little bit. And I mean this. What's the level above perfect? What? Okay, so everyone talks about perfection. What's above perfection? I don't think there's a name for it, but whatever it's called, Lorna Shore just touched that. To imagine that 6 years ago, I didn't like music like this. I thought music like this could only be aggressive, it could only be loud, and it couldn't hold melodic tone. It couldn't tell a beautiful melodic story. And Lorna Shore changed all of that. So is that what it is? Divine? So we're touching God now? The level above perfection. Lorna Shore. The name of the song is In Darkness. I was so overwhelmed by the way that was done. I completely forgot the name of the band and I had to look. I had to look at the name of the song. I completely forgot the name of the song. I don't have words. And you know how difficult that is for me not to have words, but I think I'm done. I think if they go anything above this, I think I'm just going to break. There's no reason for me to be here anymore. I could just leave this camera running, walk away and just listen to this song for a week and I'm good. Damn. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right over there. A big thank you to all my Patreons out there for everything you do. And if you want more content like this, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this smoke ball together. We'll see you later.